Okay, hello. And we haven't had a single contestant say they've arrived yet. Oh, hello. So we do have Pennywise here. So Pennywise, you're back. We missed you on our vampires.
Yay!
So yay. Okay, so we do have Pennywise here. I'll give a few more minutes because I do think our leader, something wicked, Paul, I think he's supposed to come, right? Right?
Yep.
Paula?
I don't know.
Supposed to.
Hopefully he does. I mean, he said it wasn't his strong suit, but I'm a little bit like,
I don't believe that, but whatever. Okay.
I don't believe him either, but
So we're going to give it, of course, a few minutes here for people to start arriving and come in. And I'll just say so we're doing werewolves tonight. This is my quickest costume I've ever put together, which just because I was going to do like the werewolf cowl. If you are friends with me on Facebook, you can go there. I'm going to share the pictures onto the social media stuff after we're done. But I put the werewolf cowl on Fergie, the dog, because I was going to try and have her come after me as like the big bad wolf. And she's like, nope. And then she's like, this is a toy. And I'm like, no, it's not a toy. Susie's going to kill me. You're here to make fun of Paul, Edgar. Hi. Yes. Yeah. We our registration's closed a long time ago. Yeah. So it should say it in the notes. I apologize if it didn't say in the notes, but yeah. So but yeah, I'm glad that you're here to make fun of Paul. Paul's not here, so I don't know how you're going to make fun of him, but maybe he's showing up soon.
Yeah, Spirit, we'll get him on the Ouija board.
Yeah.
And just
well, if he doesn't show up, we'll make fun of him for that.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So, but anyway, yeah. So I tried. I really tried to get Fergie to be the big bad wolf coming after me. And instead she was like, I want to play with that wolf cowl. And then I put it on myself and she's like, and started barking at me. So, you know. Okay. So I didn't have a single person submit a costume. I'm really sad. I want more costumes, my contestants. Come on.
It's a fun thing.
It's fun to dress up.
I have had quite a few contestants say they weren't coming tonight. So I'm like wondering, is there a thing about werewolves that people do not like? I mean, that might hurt, a friend of the podcast. So let's So for the winner tonight of trivia, the person who gets the most points from our contestants will be getting this little Universal Monsters. It's like official movie trading cards. I don't think this does not have, it does not have the, what is that, gum? Like, what is that called that you chew on? Gum.
That horrible 30-year-old gum.
Yeah, it does not have that. So, but it's like a collector's thing. I got at 5280 store, which is a store in Colorado. So if you're not in Colorado, unfortunately you can't go there, but it's the most awesome store in the world. And then I was going to have something for costume, but nobody is doing the costume contest tonight. So I have with me, of course, Paula, who is my right-hand woman who will be keeping track of the score. And then, of course, Susie, who has been attacked by a werewolf and who has been helping me with my costumes. I was like, werewolves, I was just like, I've got to take a break where I don't go all out on costumes. Although I have to tell you, this is so warm. I didn't think this would be so warm. It's so warm.
This too.
Well, I'm sure you're like, you must be burning up.
Not quite yet, but the jacket and the hat are coming off later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put on a wig and I turned on my AC because I was like, I'm not going to make it to the end.
See, I have to keep it off because it's too loud for the broadcast, so that's why I keep mine off. Okay, so I'm gonna reveal for our contestants, which only one of you is here, so. Unless Paul is going to show up any second now, I'm sure of it. So I'm going to reveal now what Neil Fraser from Neil Fraser Graphics, which he's in the UK. I was like at the last minute, I'm like, I should have invited him to come on and reveal this. And so I invited him at 10 o'clock his time. So he probably was asleep, but I want to reveal this because it's so amazing and cool. So this is for the grand prize winner of the overall contest. This is the poster that he has been working on. I'm going to try and convince him to put this in his store and to sell it. So this is the poster he has. It is the 3 kings of slasher films. You've got Freddy, you've got Jason, and you've got Michael. And he said this still needs a few tweaks. I don't know what he needs to tweak, but he said he needs to tweak some stuff. I think it's incredible. I mean, whatever. I don't know what he's gonna. Okay, so you are. What team are you with? Can you tell me what team you're with? Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing?
Oh, it's so good. I love it. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
I need to see who this person is with. 1 second here.
If he offers it on his store, I will definitely buy it because it is really good.
Isn't it amazing? Yeah.
It's so good. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not sure who you're with. So let me just check the names. If you can give me your team name, I don't want to mispronounce your name. But if you already signed up, because yeah, that's why I try to say in the things and all the comments and the sharing that we are closed for signups. We opened signups a long time ago and then closed them not too much. So let's see. I just want to see what team you're with, because I'm not sure what team you're with. Because right now I've just got one team, and I don't know where in the world Paul is, but that looks good for you.
Yeah, someone just opened up a window in hell for Paul.
I just sent him a message to see if he's coming.
Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna look and see. Okay, so I don't show you on a team. So is it Salima or Elsa? I'm not sure. I don't show you on a team for our horror trivia. So I don't show you as signed up, but let me know if you are on a team and you just didn't put your name, the name is different or something. So let me know on that, because we have teams that signed up. So it's this big, long thing. We explained it a couple of shows ago, and it was on our podcast and on a couple of things. So, yeah, so if you are on a team, let me know. Otherwise, we are going to get going, and we're going to start with, unless you are on a team that signed up, we're going to just start with Pennywise then going. And once again, we're going to select, points 1 through 5. So, yeah, it is a really good Freddy rendition. I totally agree. So we'll give a few seconds here, and then we're going to go ahead and start. So Pennywise, if you want to tell me what you would like from your numbers, because you're the first one here. It's 10 after, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Tell me which one you want, point 1 through 5. I'll give you a few seconds here to start. Oh, I should probably go to my trivia questions here. Yeah. So once again, explaining, and I apologize if it wasn't 1. You want an easy one. Okay, so I'm going to do let's see here. I'm going to do the first one. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, sorry. Let me just look. Since it might just be Pennywise, I don't know. Let me see here. Okay. So I'm actually going to do I'll do question number 1. Okay, you got that, Paula? Mm-hmm. So Paula, you'll read this one. Okay, here we go.
Okay. In the 1941 film The Wolf Man, what is the only thing that can kill a werewolf?
Okay, so what is the only thing that can kill a werewolf? Let's see, did she get it? Yes. And actually, let me just throw that out there. This is only for Pennywise to answer. Yeah, because we already had signups for trivia things. So I need to know if you're on a team, Elsa. I need to know if you're already signed up on a team so you can tell me your team's name. But I will give you that with the silver bullet. I will give you that because it is silver. So it is silver is the only thing. So yes, so you did get that one. So you might be the only team member playing because because Elsa, unless if you're on a team, let me know. But like I said in a couple of the descriptions, it should be on there that this is just. Oh, you're not in. Okay. No worries, no worries. You know, I may just for fun, if since it looks like this is the first time we've only had one team on here because we have 8 teams playing this, and this is the first time we've only had one team. Right. So I'm like thinking I might, not for prizes or for points, but I might just open some of these on later up. So I don't know, maybe it's the werewolf thing. Like people just don't want to play werewolf thing. I feel bad. Okay. So Pennywise, guess what? You get to go again. So we'll go ahead and we'll give you 2 of each. We'll do that right now. And then I might end up opening it up and just people that are watching can go ahead and play just for fun. So Pennywise, do you want another 1 or do you want a 2, 3, 4, 5? You want to go 5? You want to go all out and get a 5?
Let's do a 5. Let's do a 5.
I know. She's like, no. We'll give her a second because I know we're behind you guys by a couple of seconds. I always have to remind myself that we're behind by a couple of. Oh, she is! You're at 5!
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. So let me give you. Okay. So here's the first 5-point question. Okay. Ready? Here it goes. Okay, Susie, this is for you to read.
Ooh. Okay. What year was The Werewolf, which was the first werewolf movie ever made, released?
Okay, so do you know what year The Werewolf, which was the first werewolf movie ever made, was released? If you don't know, go take a guess. A wild guess. I'm not going to ask you guys if you know, but and then if you don't know it and you don't get it right, I will open it up to people that are just viewing and just watching it. This, I guess werewolves are not very popular. Nope, that is incorrect. Oh. So just for fun, you won't win anything except for my love and admiration. What year was The Werewolf released? You Googled it, so you're out. Okay, anyone else? I'll give it a few seconds here, and then I'm going to ask my my panelists to see if they know. They don't know. I'm going to ask them this, but that's a new thing. So if someone doesn't know it, it's going to be to the panelists.
I do have a fun story attached to that movie, though. So I will share that after we have the answer. Yeah. Really? I've never seen this movie. Have you've seen this movie, Susie? Well, there's a story there, so I'm gonna. I'm gonna share that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's going to be an exciting story, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm guessing nobody knows this. So I will reveal it now. This is the year this was released. And love the little 1913 I put on there. I was nice. Yeah. Canva has some beautiful numbers there. Yes, doesn't it? Yes. So that was okay. So Susie, tell us your story. And then while you're doing that, then you can definitely let us know the next number you want, Pennywise.
All right. So here's a fun story about that movie. You can no longer watch it.
Oh.
It was destroyed in a fire.
Oh.
So all records of that, like all copies of that movie are gone. It's unviewed. Like you can't see it. Oh, you can't find it anywhere because it was all destroyed. But actually the movie was about this Native American woman and her daughter, and they both transformed into werewolves. Mm-hmm. And it was like a short film. It was about like their little like story, how they were turning into werewolves to kill men, which I love. Yes.
Wow. Yeah, I
wish
wonder
it
if,
was available though.
well, burning in a fire. I wonder if there's
Yeah.
some kind of spooky thing to that. I wonder if there was a reason that.
Well, if I remember right, wasn't there a studio fire way back when, and a
Yeah.
bunch
Yeah.
of those older movies
Yes.
were
Mhm.
lost, and
Yes.
that was probably one of them.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but like so after the sinking of the Titanic, they like a month or something later, like a short time after it, like within the year of its sinking, they made
Yeah.
a movie with one of the survivors, and that movie is also lost forever. So it could have been that it might have been lost in the same fire.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Huh. Interesting. Well, thank you, Susie. Okay, so something wicked. It's just I'm not something wicked. Whoops, sorry. I'm gonna cross that out because that's Paul's. So Pennywise, give me your next number. So you still have a 1 left. You got all your 2s, all your 3s, all your 4s. You've only got 1 5 left. But I'm thinking we're gonna do something fun because I have so many questions that are not going to be answered. So it's like we might do something fun here.
We'll
Achoo.
Two.
Okay, so we are going to, yes. Okay, so I know which one we're going to do for this one, and I'm going to have to take a screenshot, so be prepared. Okay, sorry, I have to get to this one. It is question number 6 for 2 points. Okay, you got that, Paula? And I'll be reading it, but
Okay.
Okay. So, what is the name of the town that Werewolves Within, the recent film that's a horror comedy? So keep that in mind. That can show up on our horror comedies episode as well. And as listeners of the podcast know, Josh Rubin is a great friend of this podcast. We just adore him. So we are going to send screenshots of this being on here. We were trying to see if we could get him on. He's shooting him. He's not available. So, but what is the name of the town that Werewolves Within took place? So that is your question. Let me get to the 30 seconds here. Okay, so what is the name of the town that Werewolves Within took place? If you've not watched this movie, please go watch this movie. You've never seen it, you have to see it. You have to see it. It's really funny. Also watch
So good.
Josh Rubin's movie Scare Me. That's a little hint that will also probably show up in horror comedies. So yeah. So watch all of his movies. Tweet about how he needs to be the one to make the new Darkman movie. That's his dream project. So yeah, it's really funny. It's really good. I'm not going to tell you a lot about it because there will probably be other questions on this. And Paula today is dressed up as a character from here.
Mhm.
So
it's a fun watch, and like
It really is.
And it's in a way it's a murder mystery with werewolves. Sort of.
Yes.
It's
So
like Clue.
It's really
It's like
fun.
It's like
So, like-
Clue and Knives Out combined.
Yeah, so it's really fun to like watch it, and then afterwards, after everything has happened and the big twist is revealed and everything, to like look back at some of the scenes and think like, oh, that's what they were alluding to. So it's really good. It's a really good
Exactly. Watch. Yeah. So, but I'm opening it out there to our viewers just for fun to answer if any of you know. Maybe I should have made it for more points, but yeah, it is. It's on. Well, you have to rent it right now. It's on pay-per-view, so it's not like pay-per-view. Sounds so weird when I say that, but
Right.
So it's not like on a streaming service right now. But his no, not that one. No, but his first movie. Well, it's not his first movie he's ever done, but his directorial, and he wrote it too. Was Scare Me, which is on Shudder. Oh my gosh. Look who's here.
There's Paul.
So it's on Shudder is for Scare Me. So go watch Scare Me too, because I you should watch it before horror comedy. That goes for you too, Paul. So I'm giving you a hint for being here. And just a minute, because there's a nice little comment about this, and then we'll reveal the town.
Yeah. Oh, it's so sweet.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, I hope you have a good night, Elsa.
Okay, so I'm going to read it. Sorry. I'm reading it to myself. Hey, I must tell you before I go to sleep, I love your podcast. I really love TV shows and love to analyze them from the viewer's point of view. About a year ago, I found your stuff, and as an introvert Finnish person, I really loved the way you are discussing about TV and its phenomenons. So I'll go to sleep now, but keep up the good speakings with these fine cultural things that everyone loves. Thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. So, and I'm not going to cry. I cry very easily. But I'm not going to cry. So thank you. That really means the world to me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for watching. So really that means a lot. Thank you. Okay. So even though this has been up forever and we'll just, okay. So I'll throw it out to you then, Paul. You've got 10 seconds to answer this question. And then I'm going to have Paula, Paula and Susie answer it.
Oh, looks like Edgar's summoning ritual worked.
Right.
Yeah, thank you, Edgar. And Paul got it. So there we go. Okay. So now we have more than one person competing.
Woo!
Oh, Beaverfield. Did you say Beavertown?
No, he said
No,
Beaverfield.
Oh, you did.
said
Okay.
Beaverfield.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry. Okay. Okay. That's not Beaverfield in that picture, by the way.
That's Cougarfield.
Yeah, you do love. Yeah, and we tried to get. I messaged Josh yesterday, which was not a smart idea, and I emailed him yesterday to see if he'd come on because I told him there would be I knew what Paula was going to be dressing up as, and I knew, and he's a friend of the pod. He's been on here a couple of times, and I emailed him to be on, but he's unavailable at the moment, and he actually. I was, he's very sweet. So I'm going to be sending screenshots just to let everybody know they're going to be posted. My panelists will know this because I just want Josh to see that somebody dressed up as a character from a film he directed because I think he'll get a kick out of that. Yeah. So, and then I'm going to show that question too. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is a great film. So definitely go check that out. Okay. So Paul or Something Wicked, would you like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Oh, and I should show Paul. Well, we'll wait until after you get the question because Paul missed the reveal of the poster for the grand prize, which is just so awesome. And I really am going to try and convince Neil to put it in his store because I want to buy it.
Should. So good.
And he is scheduled to be on our final night of trivia, which is body horror. You're going to start with a small 2, so not a big 2, a small 2.
A small 2.
Okay. We'll do 2-point question. We'll do question 1. Okay, and I think this is Sue. No, this is you, Paula, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go.
What is the name of the resort in the film The Howling?
Sorry, Susie's cracking me up with the dancing because I danced too and thing, but she was cracking up. Okay, so what is the name of the resort in the film The Howling? I know you said boo to Werewolves, Paul, but you still got it. Oh, and I should show it. Let's see here. Nope. Okay. So, do you know this one, Pennywise? I'll give you a few seconds, and then I'm going to open it up to Edgar, and then my panelists. So, Pennywise, you got a few seconds here if you know it. I have a feeling like werewolves is not the thing. Maybe next year we won't do werewolves. Apologies to my werewolf fans, but because Yeah, it was the one that a lot of people were like, yeah, I'm not going to be there for that one. Like, okay. No idea.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so Edgar, do you know this one? Wow, there's a loud car outside
My
someone's
goodness.
window.
Yeah, sorry. Some of my neighbors really like to rev it up in the
Spoiler,
evening.
I have no clue. Does anyone know this one? Do you know this one, Paula?
Well,
You know
I
this one,
kind
Susie?
of have the answer right.
Oh,
in front
that's
of me,
right.
so-
You have the answer.
I mean, I don't have the answer in front of me, so
Do you know,
I'll
Susie?
guess.
Okay.
I'm willing to guess.
Okay.
The Hotel Dante?
What did you say?
Hotel Dante?
No.
In a real Californian accent.
The colony. Okay.
The colony.
You like the films, Paul, but don't know them as much as the other stuff. Okay, so
Slacker.
Pennywise, it's to you now. So so how we're gonna do this, since Paul was late, we're gonna give 2 to each of you, but you already did the 1, 5, and then a 2. So we're doing 2 from now. So you get some additional ones, is what I'm trying to say. Does that make sense? Do you know what I'm trying to say here?
No.
I know what I'm trying to. So you got 2 additional ones. So you've done 1 and Paul has done 1. So I'm just just because I'm giving you 2 additional ones because you were here on time. I'm just giving you a hard time. Okay. So a 1. Let's see here. So
A
I am going
likely
to give you
story,
the
Paul. A likely story.
Okay, so I'm going to give you question number 3 for 1 point here. So 1 second. Sorry, I have to get my thing is being slow on me because it is like maybe my computer doesn't like this either. Okay, so Susie.
Oh. In True Blood, who is the werewolf that Eric sends to watch over Suki?
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get my third thing. There you go. Hi, Sasha.
Sasha.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. So do you know Pennywise? Do you know the name? And you have no idea, you haven't seen the show. Okay. So now it's up to you, Something Wicked. And Sasha, you have to stick around for this, okay? Don't leave yet, Sasha, because of something you're going to be very happy about. Okay, you got a few seconds here. Something Wicked, and then we're going to open it up. Yep, that is correct. It was Alcide. So Sasha, this is mainly for you, but it's also for every other person that might enjoy looking at this. Here you go. There's Alcide for you. This picture was chosen for reasons. It had to be done. I'll leave it up there for just a second, and then we'll get rid of it.
I'm so happy I have water. Oh.
Hubba. Yeah, see, I knew Sasha would really appreciate that. Yep, I knew. Okay, so
Very well built.
what?
No, it's just Paul said he's a very well built D&D nerd.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go to you, Something Wicked. So, Paul, what number would you like? More than 1 tall glass of water around here. Agree. Okay, so we'll see. You gonna take a 5? You gonna do a 5? A 1?
1.
Man, this definitely isn't your category. No, just kidding.
Are you going to show Paul the poster at the end?
Yeah, I'm going to show.
Oh,
Yeah,
at the end.
yeah. Thank you for reminding me. I almost forgot. Thank you. But I'm going to show it at the end. So we'll do question number 2 in the ones. Okay, it's me, right? Yeah, it's me. See, I'm always bad about that part. Okay, the Wolfman is part of what cinematic group? Okay, so the Wolfman is part of what? Yeah. I was like, this is probably the easiest question of all the questions. So, and okay, and since you weren't here, Paul, this plays into what our
Dark universe. The dark universe was a choice.
Yeah. Okay, and this plays into, for the person who wins trivia tonight, they are going to get these trading cards. Yes, I did purchase a bunch of trading cards from 5280 store. What about it? It's okay. Yeah. If people had dressed up, you know what you would have gotten? Jaws 3D with 3D glasses.
Oh. Can I get that since I dressed up?
No, because
you and Paul will rock, paper, scissors for it. Oh, right? Come on.
No, that'll end up going to some other prize. So no, so you'll get the Universal Monster one that does not have anything in it except for
there's no
stickers.
Gum.
There's no gum.
Yeah.
Some of these do have gum. Though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't eat the gum.
So let me.
Yeah, when we went to grab them, I got that one, and there's no gum in it, just stickers. So you're fine.
Okay. So what I want to do really quickly before we move on to the next question. So think of which one you want, Pennywise. But I'm going to show this amazing poster, since Paul wasn't here to see, for the grand prize winner that Neil Fraser from Neil Fraser Graphics designed for us, specifically for this contest. I'd asked him to put something together like this, and he put it together, and it's amazing and beautiful. And I am going to make him put this on his store for sale because I will buy it, because I want this. Okay, ready? Here it is. So this is what has been designed for us. So I just am in awe of it. I think it's amazing. Yeah, and like I said, he will be on our body horror one. So that will be one of the prizes for the grand prize winner will be that poster. Holy cow. I know, right, Sasha?
It's so
right?
Good.
Fantastic.
Right? Isn't it incredible?
Right.
And he donated that to this contest. So I just want to say it again. So go support him. He has amazing work on his site. He did a poster for Scare Me. He did do a poster for, I don't think it's for sale though, for Werewolves Within. He has, and lots of other ones, like for the movie The Host, the one that was done in quarantine. It's on Shudder, and a bunch of other stuff. And he's just insanely talented, and he's a great guy. And I just am so, so happy that he did that. I think that's so amazing and awesome that he donated that to this contest. It's just incredibly sweet. And I really am going to try and convince him to put it on his site to sell, because I think he would sell so many of those. I mean, it's incredible. And the fact that he told me that's not completed, he wants to finish it, it also just blows my mind. But okay, so Pennywise wants a 3-pointer. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it'll be the first question for 3 points. Okay, so this one is, who's up?
Oh, I think that's me.
I think it's Paul.
Mm-hmm. What is the name of the pub in America? Sorry, let me try that again. What is the name of the pub in An American Werewolf in London?
Okay, So what is the name of the pub in An American Werewolf in London? Do you know, Pennywise? And I do agree, Edgar. Those would sell like crazy. So I am going to convince him to put him in there. That's part of the reason I was like, oh, I should have had him come on and introduce him. But he's in the UK, so it was like 10 o'clock at night when I had that amazing brain thing of going, hey, you should invite him on and have him help reveal it. So he'll probably get the message in the morning. No idea. Okay, so opening it up to you, Something Wicked. Give you a few seconds here, but yeah, and when he comes on for the last one, all of us can convince him. I should take a screenshot. Actually, I'm taking a screenshot of what everyone has said, and I'm going to send that. And I'm going to send that to him to convince him. Yes. And I love the picture I chose for this. Everyone's going to not like it, but that is not the lamb that's slaughtered. This lamb has not been slaughtered. Well, maybe it has been. I don't know.
It's not been. It's frolicking in the meadow.
So for my horror fans, which I'm hoping everybody that's watching is a horror fan, there's this new movie coming out called The Lamb, which I saw a trailer for it when I was out at the Colorado Festival of Horror last weekend. And go watch that. Go watch that trailer because that looks a little bit wacky. It does have a halo around it. It did have a halo around it. You're right. It's to protect it from being slaughtered. So, so yeah. Okay. So, it's up to you, Something Wicked. You've only done 2 and 1s. I mean,
wait, didn't it?
Yeah, the lamb does the custom. No.
No, Pennywise did.
Pennywise picked a 5, but that was before Paul got here, so that's considered an extra one. Okay, so let's go crazy. Okay.
Ooh, we're getting crazy. Oh my god.
Okay, I should do this one for another to show. Well, no. Let's see. So I already did the first one. Sorry, just a second here. Right, we're
really getting unleashed now.
Okay. It's me, right? Right? It's me who's reading it. Okay. Whoa. Sorry, there's some misspellings in here. Underworld hit some legal problems when this author filed 17 counts of copyright infringement against Sony Screen Gems and Lakeshore Entertainment. Okay, so do you know who it was who filed 17 counts of copyright infringement? Give you a few seconds here. And then if you don't get it, I'll give it over to Pennywise. I went hard on these 5, man.
Yeah, you did.
I was like the other day, I'm like promoting this and I'm like, oh yeah, wait, that means I've got to make 80 cards.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, life is a funny thing. Okay, maybe oh my gosh.
Wow. Wow.
Bravo.
Wow.
Oh, yes. Just
But you don't know anything about werewolves. Okay.
I know. I'm like the person
yeah,
who doesn't
it's
know
not your favorite subject, apparently.
I only know that because of the
that
RPG.
makes sense.
Okay, so Pennywise, it's up to you. So you've got one of everything because the ones before Paul arrived, like there were 2 before that. So we are on question number 4. So what we're going to do is a total of 8 questions. So it's like, no, we're going to be a total of, 16 questions. Sorry. Right? Isn't that like 8 apiece. Because it's 2 for no, I'm not doing my math right. I'm sorry. 20 questions, right? Because they do 2 each and we have 5 categories. That's 20.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so this is our first 4. This is our first 4. Holy moly. Holy moly. Okay, so let's do we're gonna do question number 2 for 4 points. No, wait, yeah. Okay, ready? So this is you, Paula.
Okay. According to the grandmother's tales in the Company of Wolves, who is not to be trusted?
Okay, so according to the grandmother's tales in the Company of Wolves, who is not to be trusted? You know this one, Pennywise, or take a guess? And then I'm going to ask everybody after we get the answer if everybody agrees with this. I'll give you a few seconds here. Nope, that is incorrect. It's not the wolves. So, Paul, do you know this one? Mr. I don't know anything about werewolves.
That would have been my guess too, the wolves.
A few seconds here. And then I'll open it up to Edgar, and then I'll open it up to my panel. Children?
Yes!
Amen!
I mean,
Hey!
you know, that's not a bad guess.
I agree. I think that's a great guess, but that is not correct. So, Edgar, do you know? Mainstream media, I tells you, wolves don't exist. That's a good answer, too. But that is not correct. So, I know Paula knows it because she's on the thing keeping track for me. So, I can't. So, Susie, do you have any idea?
Men.
No offense, men that are.
No offense to men. But sometimes there are some bad seats out there.
I agree. That's partially okay. So here it is. Men whose eyebrows meet in the middle. Now, do people agree with that?
I need to stop laughing or my scars are going to come right up.
Not all wolves. Gonna say men is pretty close there. You're right, Edgar. You okay, Susie?
Oh.
Are you okay? Manscaping shaming. That's true.
Oh my God.
Unibrows are scarier than wolves. Well, I mean, some depends on the unibrow.
Yeah. I mean, not all unibrows are scary. Just look at Motomotos.
What?
Motomotos. And does no one here seen like the second Madagascar? When they meet that really horny hippo?
I have seen the second Madagascar, but I don't remember. I'm not a cartoon person. Remember that?
Oh, yes. Well, I am because I am very much a child. They meet a very horny hippo that has like this unibrow going on.
Oh.
Thing has a mind of its own.
Okay.
I think that just proves the point.
It's just funny. Just look up the song. I like them chunky. I like them big. I like them chunky.
Meta motto, what witchcraft is this? Okay. Okay. So, Paul, something wicked. Give me a number between 1 and 5. And, you know, people don't know this, but I wish people could see us while the 30 seconds is playing because we're all dancing. When the full moon hangs in the sky, the unibrow side to stalk the night. It's so true.
Oh, my
There's a
goodness.
horror movie for you. I'm afraid. Let's do 4.
four.
You're afraid? You're scared, huh? Don't be scared.
It'll be
Okay.
fine.
Let's see. Which one? Okay. So question number 3. I know I skipped the first one, Paula. I know this.
Oh, that's all right.
Okay. So did you read that Ross last one, Susie? Didn't you? I never remember when it's me. I'm really dumb about that. I'll read it.
I don't know if I have.
Okay, I'll read it. In the 1994 film Wolf, which everybody needs to see, what helps keep Will from turning into a full werewolf? Please go see this movie. Okay, so once again, in the 1994 film Wolf, what keeps Will from turning into a full werewolf? This is one of my favorite werewolf movies ever. I love, love, love this movie. I'll say it again. I'll give you a second here. Yes, you are correct. That is correct. Let me just show, because this isn't necessarily the amulet. I have no idea what the amulet actually looks like, so I'm trying to get it. I'm sure it looked very similar to that.
Oh, it's pretty.
Wearing almost an amulet. See, I am
Yes.
myself. my cheap, thrown together Little Red Riding Hood costume. Okay, so
it's very accurate.
What?
It's very good. It's very high tech.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it took me about 10 seconds. Thank you. Nailed it. See, yeah, I know. Yes. I don't know if she's talking to me or she nailed it, like the show when they can't make the baked goods. Is that what you mean? Okay. So, Pennywise, it's up to you to save the universe. 1 through 5. See, I have a lot of fun on these things. I mean, I think they're a blast. And just a big heads up, this is in March. This is probably going to be in March. We are going to do, I still can't believe I've already decided I'm going to do this. We're going to do a marathon, at least 10 hours. It'll probably end up being 12, live stream event for charity. So remember that. Keep in mind, March. Okay, so you want a 3. Okay, so that's your last 3. So you are out of 3s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see. How many 3? We've only done 1 3, right? Have we done just the first 3?
Just the first one.
Okay, so we'll do question number 2 for 3 points. I think. Yes, we will do. Okay. Okay, so I read the last one, so it's you, Paula.
Mm-hmm. In the film Silver Bullet, who is the werewolf?
Okay, so Pennywise, who is, yep, pretty. I'm going to give that to you because that's pretty much. Don't you think I should give that to her?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
So, and I'm sure that's exactly what he looked like. Reverend Lowe, I'm giving that to you.
That's a lifelike representation there.
Right? I drew that myself. I didn't really. Yeah. Okay, so that was going to be your costume, and so you didn't dress up? Jeez.
Come on.
Come on.
Ah, man, I cannot believe that. I know I'm spot on with the images tonight, Sasha. It's very true. I am amazingly talented. I was up last night drawing and sketching and taking photos. That photo of Alcide, I went and took that. I went, hey, can you spare a few moments for me, Joe? And let me take a picture of you.
Yeah, that Joe Manganiello picture, she sketched it from memory.
No, I took a picture. I was there. We were there in a
Okay,
room
yes,
together. We spent
fine.
some quality time together. It was
You
fun.
rubbed the baby oil on him, like, let's just get you glistening.
It was fun. I was like, hey, Joe, let's have some. Hey, Joe, you like the song? Not really like the song. Okay, sorry. So Paul couldn't find an eye patch. That's too bad. That's too bad because you could have probably won the 3D glasses, but whatever. And didn't invite me. I know, Sasha. I'm sorry. I just needed some alone time.
Yeah, it was a spur of the moment thing, you know.
It was.
Yeah.
Don't lie. That poster of the slashers, that's your work, isn't it? You're right, Edgar. Yeah, no. If you want to see me, if anyone, no one's ever seen my handwriting on here. So really quickly, and then you can go ahead and choose yours, Paul, your next one. Okay. So if anyone wants to see what my handwriting looks like, this is kind of my handwriting.
Oh my God, you have the handwriting of a doctor.
So my drawing is pretty similar to that. So no, it's not me. My talents lie other places. Just ask Joe. I'll take a 3. Okay, so that's your first 3. Wow. I don't know why I said that so shocked. Why? Let's see. Have we done question number 3 for 3?
No.
Okay, so Susie, you ready?
Oh yes, I am prepared.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I just randomly picked this one, so.
In 1986, a coin-operated video game came out in which you played as one of the 3 characters: Lizzie, a Godzilla-like monster; George, a giant monkey; or Ralph, a humongous werewolf. What was the name of this game?
Yeah, I'm just getting rid of the music. That's true. That's correct. And I think did I do a drawing for? No, I took a picture.
Ooh.
I'm sure that's lifelike.
Oh yes.
Right? Wasn't there? You know what? Wasn't there a movie that came out?
Yes.
Dwayne the
Yes.
Rock Johnson.
Yep.
Okay. Because I totally forgot about that after I did the question. No dancing?
What?
What? You
What?
cannot stop us from dancing. We danced during all of the 30s. Oh, you mean because I cut it short? Never mind. Now I know. I'm being shamed. Okay, so Pennywise, you are out of 3s, but 1, 2, 4, and 5s. The Rock. What do you mean The Rock? Oh, The Rock. That's
Rampage with The Rock. Yeah.
I was thinking of the movie The Rock. You know what I mean? Okay, so you're going to take the last 2. Okay, so that's your last 2. So let's see here. So, Paula, since you are helping me so much here and I love you so much,
Yes.
have we done question number 8 for 2s? We haven't. I know we haven't. Never mind. I'm going to read this one. Okay, here we go. What is the name of the actor who played Daniel Osborne, guitar player and werewolf on Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Okay, Pennywise. What is the name of the actor who played Daniel Osborne, guitar player and werewolf? I want to say guitar player by day and werewolf by night. That wasn't exactly accurate, but on Buffy. Which, if you haven't listened to it, we revisited Buffy recently on the podcast. It's one of our most popular episodes right now. So please go give a listen to that. I thought it was a lot of fun. No one that's on here with me was on that, but
No, sadly.
Oh.
Yes, that
Yes.
is correct. And there he is, Seth Green, looking very upset. I love Buffy. And tell me in the comments if you are Team Spike or Team Spike. If you are not Team Spike, you don't have to comment. You had a friend who was obsessed with Buffy. So, yeah, chock full of hoot, just a little bit of nanny. Counter question. What was the name of the evil, sexy female werewolf? It's not a trivia question, and I don't remember.
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Megan.
Way to stump the
Megan.
panel.
You have stumped the panel.
I'm just gonna throw out names: Megan, Tracy, Angela,
Monique.
Barbara,
Candy.
Sandra, Cadillac, Mercedes.
Cadillac. Porsche.
Furry
Porsche.
Fury,
Tesla. Ford.
Veruca.
Salt.
I don't remember that. Yeah. That was good. Okay. So it's up to you now, Something Wicked. You've got one of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Edsel.
See, we have fun, man. I'm telling you.
Of course we do.
And while I'm waiting for that, Susie, have you tried this candy, the hot tamales? Have you tried these? My sister brought them back from Mexico.
Oh no!
She
Just,
gave
like,
them to
getting
me.
closer to the camera. I don't know why. I was thinking, like, if I
One.
get closer, I'll see it better.
Okay, so that's your last one. Okay, so let me go.
No,
here.
but now you have to share
Oh.
it with me.
You want me to share them with you? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Just a second. My thing is going slow. Sorry. Okay, so Paula,
Mhm.
have we done question number 4 for 1 point? We haven't. I know
Nope.
we haven't. Okay. I just read the last one, right? Let's see.
Wait,
Okay.
was
Susie,
Oh, I don't know. I've
Paula,
lost
you
track.
go.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
I've lost track of answers.
In the 1985 film Teen Wolf, how does Scott become a werewolf?
Oh, Michael J. Fox, my very first crush. Okay. Okay, so in the 1985 film Teen Wolf, starring Michael J. Fox, your host's first crush, how does Scott become a werewolf? Be a few seconds here. Oh, come on. Like, I'll be personally offended. His dad is a werewolf, and he becomes one by hitting puberty. I didn't need that long of an explanation.
Hey, he's covering all his bases.
Yeah, that's not what Scott looks like when he turns into one. But yes, it is an inherited trait. That is correct. And so I'm just going to briefly talk about my love of Michael J. Fox. It'll be really brief, I promise. So I used to watch Family Ties, of course. And I loved Family Ties. And right now you can watch Family Ties on Paramount Plus. This is not an advertisement. I'm just saying you can. And I recently got to sit down with Brian Bonsell, who played little Andy. I mean, he's not a little kid anymore. He's plays in punk bands. He actually lives here in Colorado. And the wolf has a hockey puck. Oh, yeah, that wolf did have a hockey puck. Yes. I drew it in there. I drew it in there, okay? And anyway, so I sat down with Brian at Colorado Festival of Horror and had a conversation with him. So go check out that interview. He's a sweet guy, really sweet guy. So go check that out and support local music if you're in the Colorado area, which I know Paul is. I know my panelists are. So yeah. And next year we are going to be talking about Back to the Future. We might talk about Family Ties. I don't know. But yeah, I used to have the pictures of him from Teen Beat up on my wall. So did anyone else? I guess not. I don't know. Nobody's answering me, so I guess that's a no. Okay, so Pennywise, everyone just completely ignored me. I'm like, okay. I'm telling this cool story, but sharing my life thing, you know, whatever. So Pennywise, 1, 4, or 5? Oh, you're in Oregon? Oh, yeah, that's right. I sent you stuff. I should know this. I'm just assuming because you know Paula, which does not have any sway. I want to make sure. Okay, so you want to use your last one? Okay. So going back to the ones, to the ones, to the ones. Let's see. I know I didn't do question number 7. Okay. So Susie, isn't it Susie? Or was it right? See, I'm so bad at this part. Susie, you're gonna read this one. Sorry, I had you. I'm sorry.
You timed this perfectly, didn't you?
Yep.
Who was the werewolf in Stephanie Meyer's Twilight series?
Series.
Series.
Yes, it is Jacob. I hate this movie. I do. But I was like, I spared us during vampires for it, but I didn't spare us during this. There is Jacob. Look at him brooding. He's so
Did you read Paul's comment? I think his name was Corn Cob, or maybe that was his name.
But yes, you
Listen.
did get that right. It's Jacob. Way to go, Pennywise. Okay. So you were out of ones, Paul, but you got 2, 3, 4, 5. Corn cob. Yes, I hate the Twilight movies. I really hate the Twilight movies with a bat.
It's
with
such a good bad watch. Like
such
just
a bad,
like,
bad watch.
Yeah, like you either have to get like really high or drunk.
I'm gonna out my husband here. I came home one day and he was watching them, and I was like,
"Oh, really?
Oh no!"
Huh?
And I left the room.
It's like you walked in, like what would have been worse, like that or porn?
That
I think that's worse than porn.
And I was like, why? Why? He's like, I don't know. Everybody's
hilarious.
talking about him. I just felt like I needed to know what the big deal was. I'm like,
That's
no,
hilarious.
you really didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so have I done question number 8 for 3? No, I haven't. I know I haven't.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Since
think
Erin
this is me,
confessed her Michael J. Fox posters, I'll confess mine. I had like a big Jacob one with his broody face right over my bed.
You had Taylor Lautner over your bed?
Yes, I did. With his like he had a face like this. Like that was the face on the poster. Yeah. And when my aunt was visiting, she was like, "Can we please take down the poster? Because he's really freaking me out. I can't sleep at night."
That's hilarious. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, here we go. Okay, so here is your 3-pointer. This makeup artist for American Werewolf in London was the first person to win an Academy Award for Best Makeup in 1982. And it was a well-deserved win for sure. Okay, yeah, and so this makeup artist for American Werewolf in London was the first person. Whoa, Paul is very excited about this one, which I don't blame you. It's Rick Baker. Yes, legendary Rick Baker. I'm just going to show the banner here because I have a little bit of a screenshot here. Come on, computer, stop being annoying. Okay, Rick Baker. So there's part of the transformation. Yes, the legendary Rick Baker. I do agree that he is a legend. And Emerald was Team Jacob, and I think also had the poster. So you two should connect about your Taylor Lautner love. Become friends. Bond.
I just really like dogs. That was the selling point. That was the selling point for me. I was like, oh my god, if I have him as a boyfriend, he could be like, he could just, I could have him as a pet. I can't pet the big dog.
And to be fair, what was the Edward was like a stalker.
A creeper.
He was so flippin' creepy.
I get real, oh my god, he stood in the corner of her bedroom and just watched her sleep.
He did. He was so flippin' creepy. Okay.
No, sir. No, thank you.
So Pennywise, you've got 4s and 5s left. A partner and a pet. You could have some fun with that, that's for sure.
He's got to pick up his own poops, though, because I can't do that.
I love you, Susie. Okay, so you're taking your last 4. Okay. So, let's see here. Have we done... oh, yeah, we did that one. Duh. We did that one. We did.
Counter argument, Paul. The 2 of the very few good characters, Rosalie and Charlie. That's all I'll say about it.
Okay, so who's up for? No, I read the last one, right? So Paula, it's up to you.
Okay.
No,
wait, which one are we doing?
No, Susie read the last one. That's right, because I made you read the Twilight.
Yeah,
one. Yeah, I read Twilight, and then you read. So, I think Paula's next.
Yeah. No. Paula's next. Yes. Ready. So I was right.
Ready. What was Underworld initially pitched as?
Okay, Pennywise. So what was Underworld initially? No clue. Okay, so Paul, do you know what Underworld was initially pitched as? And then I'll open it up to Paul. I'm just kidding. I love you, Paul. I love giving you a hard time because you said you do not know anything about werewolves.
This coming from the person that was like, oh, I don't like werewolves.
Yes. Okay, and little known fact about me, I hate Romeo and Juliet. I hate that story with a burning passion.
Yeah, it's real dumb.
When Harry met Stabby. But there's werewolves in it. That's a man.
Oh, petition to get that renamed. Oh my god. Can someone make me like a special DVD Blu-ray cover that says When Harry Met Stabby?
And little shout out here. We recently did Felicity, or as I like to call it, the Great Ben versus Noel debate. And as everybody knows who listen to that, I love Ben from Felicity, whispering and all. But I love him, and I love Scott Speedman. So I'm just saying that because Scott Speedman is an Underworld. So there you go. Okay, so Paul, it's you. You're done with your 3s. You're done with your 1s, right? Yeah. So you've got 2. Why do I feel like we're missing something here? 2 5s and 4s. Yeah, 2 5s and 4s. Sorry. I have had to be in 2 different R&J shows, and not a fan. Yeah, I just think it's a horrible relationship. Whoops. Okay. I think it's I think it's stupid. Okay, so your last 4. Okay.
My sincere condolences, Paul.
So we just did a 4. So did we do question number 5 for 4. So who read that last one? Was that me? No, that was Susie. No, that was Paula. Susie, go for it.
In Ginger Snaps, why does the Beast of Bailey Downs attack Ginger?
I love the way you read that. Okay. So, Paul, in Ginger Snaps, why does the Beast of Bailey Downs, I'm not doing it as great as Susie did, attack Ginger? Do, 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 do. I don't mean to sound like I'm a news reporter there, but
Oh,
know.
see, I was thinking that it kind of sounds like the song from like Mario when you get like the power up star.
That's what I was going for, Susie. Thank you.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, yep. I was wondering. I'm like, okay, if is a guy going to be comfortable answering this question? That is not necessarily what it looks like, guys.
Yes, that is exactly what it looks like. This is what happens too. It'll be gone within a few days.
Yeah. Okay, so you only have 5s, Pennywise. Okay, so let's see. Have we done? We did that one. Did we do question number 2 for 5? No, we didn't. Okay. Okay. So, you ready for me? Ready for me? Okay. Which Saturday morning cartoon featured a werewolf, Pennywise? Okay, so which Saturday morning cartoon featured a werewolf that I'm sure looked exactly like this werewolf in the corner that I drew? Yes, I take. You might want to have that checked. That's going back to the period thing. You know, Paul, is that correct? I don't have it in front of me. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, yay. Okay.
Yay.
See, it doesn't look like that, so I apologize. But yes, that is correct. Bravo. Okay. So you have 5s and 2s. Paul, you got a 5 or a 2? We're all silent. That was really good viewing.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh. A 2. So you're taking your last 2. Okay. Let's see here. Which 2s do I have left? Okay. Here we go. Okay. I read that last one. No, right? Did I read that last one? Okay. Go for it, Paula.
Okay. In the MTV series Teen Wolf, how does Scott become a werewolf?
Okay, so Paul, in the MTV series Teen Wolf, how does Scott become a werewolf? Give you a few seconds here, and then I will turn it over to Pennywise or Emerald. See, I get that 30-second song stuck in my head. It's really flippin' annoying because that song is not very catchy. Carla, a while ago, said she was going to record us a 30-second song. I've got to give her a hard time. Curse, his dad was a werewolf, so he gets it at puberty. Nope. Okay, so opening that up to you, Pennywise. Do you know how Scott in the MTV series becomes a wolf? Give me a few seconds there. I like how serious all these people are in this picture. It's very MTV-ish. I've been watching I was watching a lot of Real World. Paramount Plus, the old seasons, like the first seasons.
The first season was the best season.
Yeah. Werewolves, boo. Yeah. Paul, don't give me that. You have gotten most of your questions right, so stop.
Right?
Yeah, don't besmirch the werewolves.
Okay, I'll give you a few seconds here. Wasn't he bitten by an athlete because he lacked athletic abilities?
Dang.
Will that be?
Can I get bitten too?
Let me ask the judges. Let me ask the judges if they will accept this, because he's bitten by an alpha wolf. Judges, Paula and Susie, do you accept that answer?
I would.
I mean, I will.
Okay, we accept that answer. So you get that one. I better watch Teen. You just, you better watch it right away.
Precisely.
Okay. Okay, so Pennywise, it's just the 5. You just have your last 5. Last 5. Okay. Let me give you a 5 here. I have so many of these questions that people don't get to answer that it always bums me out, that I'm almost like, I'm thinking we will just open some of these up. If people want to stay and still do it, it's totally up to people. Okay, so I'm going to do question number 6. So I think this is yours, Susie, right?
Oh, yes. 'Tis mine. Oh, and I'll do it in a British accent as well, which will surely horrify many of you. Which 2002 British werewolf movie stars Sean Pertwee, Kevin McKidd, and Liam Cunningham as British Army soldiers battling werewolves in the Scottish Highlands?
I love you so much. Okay. Yes, you are correct. Way to go. I wasn't sure people knew of this movie, so way to go. Awesome sauce. Okay, so Paul, your only one left is a 5 as well. Okay, so I'm going to have to get my trigger hand. Well, no, we'll do that. We're going to do something special with that. Never mind. Okay, so let's do we do question 8 for 5? No, we didn't.
Nope.
Okay, so it's me. Okay. Which medieval writer claimed to know an actual werewolf? Okay, so Paul, do you know which medieval writer claimed to know an actual werewolf? Give you a few seconds here. And I'm sure the werewolf looked exactly like that picture I drew.
Pretty small.
I should stop saying that because people are thinking I'm serious. I did not draw that. I am not very talented.
No, it was photoshopped.
I should know this, but you can't remember the name? Okay, so Emerald, do you know this one? Well, I hope that X wasn't horrible and that didn't bring up bad memories, because Emerald said that an ex showed her that movie, showed her Dog Soldier. So I hope that didn't. I will tell you more plugs for the episodes. I did recently, if you're a fan, no idea. Okay, so Edgar, I'm going to open up to you and then I'm going to open it up to Susie, because Paula knows the answers.
Mm-hmm.
But I did recently interview Xander Smith, who is a character, sorry guys, a character artist, and he designs stuff, and he does like stuff for American Horror Story. He did Godzilla versus Kong, Scream Queens, does amazing work. Like if you watch American Horror Story and you watched the 5th season, Martin Luther, no. Okay, do you know Susie?
Shakespeare?
What? How do you pronounce that?
Exactly. Je vais Tilbury.
Okay.
Yeah, a close relative of the Pillsbury boy.
Okay, so for fun, since nobody did a costume one and it's just the two of you, we're gonna do another bonus little question here. And oh, that guy, exactly. See, so we're gonna do another bonus little 5-point question here, in honor of Werewolves Within. So it'll be coming in just a second here, but I'm just gonna finish my little thing. So if you watched season 5 Hotel of American Horror Story, and in the very first episode, you have that very memorable death of the actor who plays Schmidt. Well, I spoke with Xander Smith, who designed that character, and Xander Smith is a sweet guy. He's really sweet. He apologizes for that character, about it. But he's a really talented guy. So go listen to that interview. I also interviewed Brink Stevens, who is a legendary scream queen from Slumber Party Massacre, on that same episode. So go check that one. That's our second part of Colorado Festival of Horror coverage. Also check out the first part where we interviewed, as I said, Brian Bonsall, Lorraine Landon, and Jimmy Lee Combs, who they're great people. So go check those out. So, okay. Oh, bye, Sasha. Love you.
Bye,
Love you. Love you. Love you.
Hi, Sasha.
Okay, so for fun, we are going to do, this is a 5-point question. So since nobody dressed up in costume, what I'm going to do for my 2 contestants that are here, because I love you both, I am going, whoever can get this one will get these, if anyone gets it, I should say, because this is a hard question. These Jaws 3D trading cards with 3D glasses. I'm sure they work.
Of course they do.
Okay, and I've got to make sure to take a screenshot. So let me go to this one. Let me find it here. Okay, so this is a Werewolves Within question. So I'm sorry, I just realized that Pennywise hasn't seen this movie. So I probably should not have done this one, but I'll throw it out there anyway. Just take a guess. Yeah, now I feel bad because I know Pennywise didn't see this movie. So maybe we'll do another one. So I might give both of you this just because you are the 2 that showed up here. Okay, so here, this is a very, very difficult question, but here we go. Okay, I'll just read it. At 4158 into the film Werewolves Within, there's a depiction of the widely known Louis, however you say that name, the Elder's engraving Der Werewolf, the werewolf, year 1512. But there's a difference from the original. What is the difference? Spoilers, I guess. Kind of, not really, but okay, so I'll give a minute to whoever, if anyone can guess this one. This is a very hard question. I know this was actually going to end up being the tiebreaker if no one. Okay, I'll give a few seconds here. This is a very hard one, I know. I just decided to put it out there for fun.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the movie, just close your eyes.
Well, it's not
We'll
really
tell you when
much,
to open them again.
it's not really much of a spoiler, though. Do you think it's a spoiler? Do you think
Maybe someone might be a really big fan of Lucas, the elders.
It's not that. It's not really a spoiler.
I think in the original, the werewolf, that's somewhat correct, but not quite. So, open it up to you, Pennywise. I'll give you a few seconds.
So while we wait, I think one of the funnest adaptations of Romeo and Juliet, even though I hate the story.
Yeah, that's very true, Edgar. That's not correct either. So,
One of my favorite
Pennywise
adaptations
is the one who's supposed to
Romeo
answer
and
it.
Juliet.
You have no idea. Okay, yeah, I know. This is a very, very tough question. But this is the answer. The image, so you're sort of correct. The image in the film shows a man with a wolf's head, whereas in the original, the head is that of an actual man. I just found that on IMDb, and I thought it was an interesting question. So I've asked it. So, yeah. So, but since both of you did show up, and I'm feeling awfully generous here tonight, and I have 2 of these. And can you make a note of this, Paula, on there somewhere so I don't forget this? It's in my head. So, both of you are going to get these Jaws 3D trading cards with the 3D glasses. So, yeah. Okay, so and go watch that movie. Emerald, go watch that movie. I'm instructing you. You are going to have to watch that movie. Okay, so I'm going to wait for Paula to tally up the votes and see who our winner is of the night and who wins these amazing Universal Monster cards. So you're welcome. Thank you both for showing up. I am nothing if not an amazing, generous human being. I don't mean to sound like I'm a little tooting my own horn there. But I think this is a lot of fun. I think these are so much fun. Mustache, or else my house wolves will turn on me. Take care. Thank you so much, Edgar, for joining us. You were very entertaining. I really appreciate it. So thank you so much. I hope you turn in Wednesday for our Aliens night. We're going to have a guest on from Green Shirt Podcast, which is a Star Trek podcast. So go listen to that podcast. We're going to have Cameron on from there. So
Awesome.
And I'm going to have the most amazing costume that I need to get something from you, Susie. Remember?
Oh, yes. Okay, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I need to remember.
Right. Well,
We'll
I have the
discuss
scores.
Boo, aliens. Okay.
What? Okay.
Who won?
So, Paul won with 32 points. Pennywise had 19, so it was very close this time.
It was very
It
close.
was very
Awesome.
close.
Okay, so Paul, Mr. I don't know werewolves, you are getting this Universal Monsters thing, but like I said, both of you are going to get this Jaws 3D thing. So if you can make a note on that sheet somewhere, wherever you want to make it, so that I can transfer that over, because I'm worried I'm going to forget.
Sure.
I mean, I won't forget with the Universal Monsters because that's on a different thing, but I think I'm going to forget this one. Yes, so I just wanted to make sure, since you both showed up and nobody was in costume, but I still think you both deserve these. So, yes. Okay, so remember, on Wednesday night, even though you said boo, you're welcome, Paul. Thank you so much. So, even though you said boo, Paul, we are doing aliens. So, suck it up. No, I'm just kidding. But that should be a lot of fun. Once again, we're going to have a guest podcast on for that one. So, that should be a blast. And I really, really appreciate both of you and everyone who's watched and participated. I think this is so much fun. I'm having a blast doing these. And I really hope Paula, who is going to be on pretty much all of these, except for like one, she might just be in the background, like not on here. I really appreciate you being on. And Susie, thank you so much. And thank you for helping me with my costumes, except for this one. This is not Susie's fault that I'm in this ragamuffin Red Riding Hood outfit. I look like I've been in a tussle.
Yeah, you tussled the wolf.
Yeah, I tussled the wolf, known as Fergie. But anyway, thank you. Thank you, everybody. And once again, that'll be Wednesday night at 7 Mountain Standard Time. I really enjoy this. Thank you for hosting. You're all such a joy. Thank you so much, Emerald. And Paul said you're a riot, Susie. And Susie is a riot. I agree. I agree. Susie is hysterical. Susie just cracks me up. If you have Twitter, you want to make sure to follow us 8 p.m. Thursday nights, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Yeah.
We live tweet the new season of American Horror Story, also known as Aaron Drools over Finn Whitrock's beautiful hair. And Susie is hysterical in that. So even if you don't watch American Horror Story, it's still fun. So join us for that. Also, Jen from My Streaming Bubble is on there. And Jen from My Streaming Bubble will be joining us on our Slashers episode, which I have to say, personally, that's the one I'm most looking forward to because that's my favorite horror genre. So I'm very excited. So anyway, thank you so much, everybody. And I hope everybody has a great night. Good night. Thank you.